We had a wonderful honeymoon in Boracay, but it was time to say goodbye to this tropical paradise. It was Tony and I's last week together before I flew back to Canada, and Tony suggested we go somewhere where we can chill out. This is the place that I would come to call the city in the clouds. So it is 5:30 a.m. and we are at the bus station off to our next destination. Should we give them another clue?
Yeah.
Where we're going?
There's a strawberry and it's cold.
There's strawberries and it's cold.
I told you it's cold. You're gonna tell.
How cold is it? Are we talking like Antarctic cold or
Like
Siberian cold?
in the morning it's like 18 degrees.
18 degrees. We're going somewhere in the Philippines where it's 18 degrees.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm finding this hard to believe.
What?
Anyways, this is somewhere we've been talking about going for.
Jacket.
What's that?
Have your jacket.
Yeah, she's. Isn't that the one you got last time you went to that little? Shh. You're not supposed to be telling yet.
Oh, you
Still a
got it.
secret. I'll bleep that part out. Anyways, she's been before. I've heard all about it, so we're looking forward to this trip. We're taking a what kind of bus?
VIP bus.
Yeah, so it's like a nice big bus. It's a 2-seaters on one side, one on the other. So.
And I'm looking forward to go there because I've been there once, but I've been there only for like few days. So I wasn't able to really enjoy some of the tourist spot that I have Googled. So I wasn't able to go there because of it's raining. It's raining hard. So I mean, I hope this time it's not raining. The weather is fine.
I think we got all the rain we needed to get for the entire trip in the first week that I was here.
Yeah, in Benguet.
I think it rained so hard the first week I thought I was gonna have to build an ark to get home. Anyways, we'll show you around the terminal here, and more importantly, we'll show you on the bus when we get to the bus. Peace out. Many options for a luxury bus traveling to, in this case, should we tell them where we're going?
Not yet.
All right. But essentially it's a three across scenario. So you got one seat on one side and then two on the other for couples. Lots of room, big seats. They are actually reclining seats. I have a recliner on the bottom here.
The seat is so big, Mark can fit in.
Yeah, it's a nice size seat. This is quite comfortable, actually. This is very similar to the Cherry Line bus we took to El Nido, except that was a really rocky ride. I'm hoping and anticipating this trip should be a little bit less.
This is a good travel.
Yeah, this should be a good trip for us. So we have arrived at our destination, and as you probably guessed, we are in
Baguio City.
Baguio City. Behind us is not fog, we are so high up in the mountains. We're about 1,400 feet in, no, sorry, 1,400 meters in elevation. And basically we're in the clouds, literally in the clouds. And it's a huge thriving city here in the Philippines. And we're gonna be here for the next 4 days. So come and join us as we check out all that there is to see and do in Baguio.
Yeah, there's a cold place.
It's very cool. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, of course. It is actually cool here. Like, it's not that hot at all. I would say it's about 24, 25 degrees. It's beautiful. We don't have air conditioning in the room. We don't have air conditioning in the mall. We don't need it. It's nice and cool out here. It's nice and cool up in Baguio.
Thing you could do in Baguio is drink a coffee.
Why? Because it's so cold here? I'm actually a little bit chilly.
Yeah, it rained and like, you know, I have a low tolerance in cold weather. And I mean, in Baguio, if there's a lot of places that selling shakes at the beaches. Here in Baguio, there's a lot of coffee shops. So if you love coffee shops, you can stroll to different coffee shop in Baguio.
This reminds me of Victoria. It's so cool. I mean, it's, I think about 24, 25 degrees, but there's a cool breeze. The rain just finished, and everything's very cool. Everything's open here. The mall is completely open as far as there's no sealed doors to keep the aircon in or anything like that. And it's, there is no aircon, exactly. But it's very refreshing. It's like cool mountain air, and very unusual for the Philippines. Not something. It's very comfortable for me. I mean, I get the heat gets to me a little bit, but this is very refreshing, very cool, very relaxing. And we were talking about coffee. Hear that? That's thunder. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very exciting. We were just talking about what's the best thing to do in Baguio. Get a coffee. Get a nice warm coffee. Cool, warm you up. Because, believe it or not, it's kind of chilly here.
Get a coffee and sleep.
Coffee and sleep, exactly.
I love the warm, the hotness of the coffee.
I think Tony approves of my drink. Unfortunately, so do I. We're literally being enveloped by the fog, or by the clouds, I guess. Like one big cloud just kind of rolled in as we were having our coffee here. Yeah, I mean, you can see it in the background there. It is really foggy up here, up at the mall. It's a big mall too. Big mall. In the middle of the mountain. Who knew?